Hey y'all, and welcome to Watch Cheryl Scrap Live for Month the Challenge is 6. This is our fifth and final session for January 29th, 2018. And I am going to actually jump ahead. I don't do this, but I'm so far behind on the challenges. I'm going to go forward and do today's challenge, which is to use 5 different alphas on a page. So I have my photo, pardon me, and this is of my great niece Clara at 4th of July last year. And I already have an idea in my head. I want to call this American Girl. So I think that I'll have plenty of room for using multiple alphas.
I think
All right.
that's been my problem with this one, is I can't come up with a title that gives me lots of room,
Well, I was like,
lots
this
of
isn't
words.
very I guess original, but yeah, that's what I'm going with. So I just happened to download this Mamarazzi kit from Forever Joy Designs. Have
hmm
y'all played with it? Do y'all want to see it?
It's so cute. I love it. I want it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It is just it's so
Amy just bought
cute.
it.
Oh my
Hi,
gosh, I just
Shasta.
love it. So yeah, so I saw that alpha in there and I was like, well, I'll try that one. We'll just throw it on the page and see if that works. And then I'll open this up really quick because I use that kit for the field layout challenge. So I did this page. Um,
Ooh.
I think
Tammy
it's
says
filled
she
enough,
loves the vintage tattoo vibe it has.
right? It's so cool looking. It's the coolest kit. I can't stand it.
I love it. You don't have to
So,
smile. I have Photoshop.
all right,
Please,
so I
please put that
know
on this page. That
what.
she's not smiling. That word art. You don't have to smile. I have Photoshop.
Oh, I did. I already used it on the other page. I guess it wouldn't hurt to put it on this one.
It's not like
You
it's
don't
paper. It didn't disappear.
you don't have to smile. I have Photoshop. There you go. I grant wishes, people. I grant wishes.
Watch out how loud you say that. People will think you're the naming fairy.
Oh no, I'm not her. Nope, not her. Okay, so I did get the 25 days alpha roundup from Allison Pennington, and um, it had this cute alpha, this puffy. So I'm going to throw that in there. And it has
Ooh.
this plaid.
So these are all from that same kit so far?
Uh,
Or just from
no,
different alphas?
the first one is from the Mamarazzi. Then
Okay.
the second and third ones are from Allison Pennington's Document Your December from 2017, and it's the 25 Days Alphabet Roundup. So
Cool.
there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 alphas in here.
There you guys go.
So,
If you're stuck on finding alphas.
so let's see. I wanted to kind of steer away from stickers.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you not feel the A is very stickery?
I, I guess because it's more like a, I'll zoom in. It's more like a puffy sticker. These are
Oh,
like
okay.
puffy stickers. So
Got
I
it.
feel like kind of okay about putting a staple or something on them, I
Okay.
guess. I guess I felt like if I wanted to move this somewhere else, that if I had a stamp, it might be more problematic. But there's this
Gotcha.
really cool one in here um, that I really liked. I'll just pull in my eye and then zoom in so you can see. It's got all these little like messy pieces all around it.
Oh, it's so fun. It's like a pig pen.
Yeah. So
Jan is using 13 alphas on hers. All right, Jan, what's your title? Molly says the hardest part of this challenge is using the fasteners. I was going to make
using
a
what?
joke, Cheryl, using the fasteners
Oh,
about how, but if it was a paper sticker, you'd probably have to fasten it down anyway, because when I used those stickers, which I really liked the look of, half the time you had to refasten them down because they kept falling off.
yes, because they know I've heard that complaint.
Yes, they do not stick very well. So, it would just be like real life.
Okay, I guess I need to say A is from, and then I need to say
Is that because you're trying to make it easier when you put your credits in the gallery later?
M, yes, E, R from there. And when I
Okay,
link, I won't be
she
like,
went up to file and then file info. And if
oh
you
yeah,
put it
I'll show
in
you.
there, she's showing you.
File, up at the top, file and file info. It is in Photoshop Elements 2. It's just a little higher up, I think, around in this area when you go to
Right.
file, file info. But it's down at the bottom on CC. And then you'll get your basic information. Um, so you could name your document, your author title. I usually use the description area. I've used the
And explain
copyright
why.
notice. Um, well, when I'm posting in galleries, it's quite easy to link. Um, so like in here, I'll go ahead and put in the link to the 25 days alphabet roundup. So then I just copy this whole thing. And then when I go into the gallery to post it, um, I just put it in there. Now I know there are some, I think Courtney does it where when she does her save for web, it keeps that information, but I don't save mine the same way she does for some reason. I've never figured out how we do that differently, but we should
My
probably talk
save
about that.
for web does not keep the information. I have to paste it in there. It
Okay.
used to, but it doesn't
Okay.
anymore. However, the full size copy will. So if I post, and I always post my printable layout, which is the 36 by 36, 3600 by 3600 on Flickr, so
Okay.
that if I lose that file somehow on my computer, it's almost like a pretend backup, if that makes
Gotcha.
sense.
Yes, that makes total sense.
This, yeah, this is
So,
not in the other program. This is straight up Photoshop to me. And it
yeah.
works in Photoshop Elements too.
Yeah, so here I'll give you an example from because challenge
Exactly, Kim.
14.
If you're on a Windows, you can go into the Properties and File Explorer and check the details. You do not have to open up the whole PSD or anything, and I love that. That's the other reason I do it.
Okay, so this particular layout, I had a lot of um, kits. You can see me scrolling through here. So it was just easy for me to type in the kit as I was going along, and then I could go back and grab my links and pop them in here. And now when I get ready to paste the layout, it's just right there for me. I don't have to go hunting it. And if I needed to have, say for instance, I was posting in another gallery where I couldn't link, um, then I could go down here and paste it down here, and I could take out all the links and then just have it, where it was easy to copy and paste. Does that make any sense?
It makes sense to me. I'm just watching to see.
Okay.
Okay, so can I tell you what I did the other day? And I want to say somebody in the chat mentioned it, but I could be wrong. So what I did the other day is I added a little text file, just a plain little tiny text file to the kit. When
Hmm.
I grabbed the link to the kit in the store, I just pasted it into that text file too. He really did it with your shadows to begin with because I got tired of having to always go and look up your shadows style to
Oh,
credit
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
now I can just open up that text file and it's
Oh,
there. And I've actually done it with your templates a couple of times where when I open the template, I drop the link in first and then I'll resave the template. So I haven't changed anything except the file info. So So, and then when I reopen that template, like I always do that with my project life, I save it with the basic template that I use so that when and the cards that I'm using for the year or whatever, so then I can add in all the other pictures and stuff, but it always has those first two things stuck in the file info. Super handy.
Gotcha.
Kat, I am not smarter than you. It took me until now to figure that out. And how long have I been doing this?
Like, I am
Let's
not
see.
smarter than you.
Timmy says she adds her layout, then goes back into CC, unflattens, and goes piece by piece to get the information to post in my credits. That sounds like a lot of work. Try this. It might work better for you.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit to get used to at first. I know Cheryl and I both changed, because in CC you can change shortcuts. You cannot do that in Elements, but in CC you can change your shortcut keys. So we changed our shortcut keys to bring up that file info box. So it's really easy.
Yes.
I saw Jan snuck in here, Intense Magic Jan.
Yay.
Not sure if I knew that Tiff was here and Leah too. I know my Lynn was here. She was here at the beginning. Oh, Jan's on her way to bed. Well, hi. We're glad you stopped by. We're watching Cheryl make magic with alphas.
I don't know. I don't know. I think that's too dark, but I didn't like the silver one. It's too light.
Maybe you can add a style to it to bump it up.
Maybe I can.
Jan was playing HQ. I don't know what that is. So I do not play because I do not know what that is.
Do not know what that is.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
So going back to the text file, I have to giggle because the other reason that I thought about it was when people were talking about kits being retired. I was like, oh, that would be a really easy way to look because you could just like copy the text file and paste it. And if it doesn't come up, then it's possibly retired.
Yeah.
Because usually your store links don't change, right? Unless there
Right.
was like a major overhaul in the store or something weird. But I don't think it does.
Okay, I like that one better.
Okay, HQ is a trivia game app that actually pays money to winners. I'm leery of things like that. I used to play Trivia Crack and I got annoyed at the questions. So I had to go back to a trivia question.
Olivia was playing, I don't know if she was playing that particular one, but then she realized how much people were actually getting that actually won. And she was like, oh no, I'm not going to play this anymore. I'm
Mm.
done with this. I was like, okay.
You have to split it with everyone who wins.
Yep.
How many players are there usually? Hmm, interesting. In a weird way. I guess not a weird way. It's just, it kind of reminds me, have you seen those ones where there's like the apps that will pay you, what are they called, diet bets or something, and they'll pay you to lose weight?
I don't know that.
Oh, there's
I would,
these
I would,
websites. I see them advertised all the time. It's like insurance companies and stuff have given them money too because, if people lose weight, then it's good for everybody or whatever.
right.
So yeah. So they do these little challenges and whoever, I don't know how they work, but Amy did one through her health group and she made $80.
Oh,
Hmm,
interesting.
60 would be nice. Oh, Jan says she's seen the winners get anything from a couple of dollars to $60 each.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weigh in with a number and a picture of your scale. Yeah, I've seen some of those, but I've seen ones too where it's like just, I don't know. I don't know why they keep coming up. Apparently they're telling me something, but that's okay. And so they keep popping up with all these little diet bet challenges and stuff. And I'm like, well, those are interesting. That's weird. So I was looking to see. what exactly it would be. It's like, interesting. Amy says she should do it again. She's eating coconut Oreo thins. We just need to, January's for scrapping, February's for working out.
Yeah.
We'll just make our fitness pads start rocking. So there's a lot of feet pictures. Wait, where's a lot of feet pics?
What?
Oh, for the scale photos. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm with you now. We do a Biggest Loser contest at work, but people cheat. Can't lose weight in February. Too much chocolate gets thrown my way. Kat, I was doing really good at walking. I've done horrible at it this month. But yeah, it does help you. It does help you lose weight and, you know, even if you're not losing weight too, you're getting healthier. That's awesome. He's dropped 30 pounds since last June, and all he did was start walking to and from the train and work.
Wow.
Feet gross me out.
Well, it's very quiet. Good news, Courtney.
I'm here.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
I hit my
I
mute
was like,
button by accident,
oh, I
and I
was
was
like,
waiting for you to start
hi.
singing because I
Yeah,
told
it's very
Timmy,
quiet.
she said she needs to start walking, but walking in the neighborhood is so boring. So I said, you just need to start dancing in the neighborhood. Give those neighbor boys something to talk about. See?
Yep, that's right.
So I was waiting for you to start singing, and you weren't singing. You know that song. Just give them something to talk about, right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Let's give 'em something to talk about. I
I
live
trip if I
in a
dance down the
strange
street.
land. Yeah.
You could do that song too, dancing in the street.
Dancing in the street.
The one with Julia Roberts and Dennis Quaid. Oh, see, Kat, I had already moved on to the next movie because Dancing in the Street always reminds me of Girls Just Want to Have Fun with who
Cyndi
is in
Lauper.
that? No, it's Shannon Doherty, and is it crap, who is in that one? Oh, Helen Hunt. Did you ever
Mm,
see that movie?
no.
Oh, it's kind of fun.
I guess I missed that one.
Well, it came out in 1985. So I must have just been on TV a lot. Sarah
What
Jessica
what
Parker. Girls
what
just
is
want to
the
have fun.
girls just want to have fun? Oh,
Yeah. It's about a girl who wants to be on dance TV. Now, keep in mind, this is 85, so this is like long before the reality shows.
I'm sure I have seen this.
I'm sure you've seen it. Helen Hunt and Sarah Jessica Parker, and they're like teenagers. And Shannon Doherty plays like the little sister.
Oh.
I bet you've seen it and just don't know it.
Okay, I
I
need to
just
make
think
sure
it's
this
funny to
is
see
it.
Helen Hunt with like this great big, huge hair.
Yeah. Uh,
The closest mountain makes you pay $6 to hike. The only one that I know of that charges to. Do they have a yearly pass? When we were in Salt Lake, they had a mountain that charged you to hike, but you could pay $40 for the year. And Kat, I swear I lose weight every time I go to Disney with all that walking, even though I do a whole lot of food. Okay, Timmy, if it's the $80 pass, I would check because I wonder if that's the all parks pass, like the national parks pass. Which would be cool if you go anywhere. You could come up and visit me. We have national parks over here. Then you'd get in free.
And
My
free.
mailbox is up 6 houses. So is mine. Actually, 8 houses. Jan says she gets plenty walking to her mailbox because it's uphill, downhill, uphill, downhill.
Up and down,
That's
up and down.
crazy, Timmy. A regional park and it's $80? Wow. And you walk that far and it's just junk mail. Yeah, we do pick up the mail like 3 times a week if we're thinking about it. I love how you're mixing the alphas. So, as you're putting this together, are you just looking for like a type of alpha or are you looking for
No, I'm just looking to see,
color?
like, first thing, I'm just like, okay, I'm just grabbing them. Um, and I guess I can go back and move around if I want to, but I don't know if I'm gonna waste that much time doing that, you know?
That's a good point. You could spend an awful lot of time playing with alphas on this one.
Yes, but I from Wood Block Alpha by etc. by Danyale.
At this point, Timmy, yes, the USPS makes a lot of money off what we call junk mail. That is the majority of the income they have. And I know that because once upon a time I did customer service for them. Random things you learn at these chats, right?
Yes.
So has everybody done this challenge already? Have you not done this challenge yet? I haven't touched it yet because I'm still stuck on the idea of going and finding all my alphas because I own too many.
It's really not that bad. I mean, because, okay, Pink Reptile has lots of ones, Allison Pennington, etc. by Danyale. You kind of know if you go look in the store and see who has the most alphas, then you kind of get an idea where to start in your stash.
Well,
Okay,
yeah, I should rephrase. I haven't thought of a good title to go with a picture to get to the alpha part.
gotcha.
Yep, alphas are in every storyteller. That's true. Yes, Jaimee has a bunch of alphas too. Oh, Molly, come on, you can do it. We'll motivate you.
See,
Totally
I
do
can't
this.
use that one because she doesn't have it in the store. Let
Who
me
was
make
that?
sure. Danielle.
What kit was it?
Woodblock Alpha Spring Fancy.
'Cause I know she put in a 4-pack that has some different things, but that might not be in that one.
No.
But you know what? You could if that's the only thing you use that's not in the store,
Yeah, but I have
because
other
that would be in
ones.
your 25%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
But I'm
since I
pointing out
already
for those
started.
people who go, but I picked one.
Right. Yeah. They won't. It'll be all right if you just
All
use
right.
one.
Bye, Jan. I don't know why you're getting up at 5 a.m., but enjoy that, I guess.
Ugh.
Danielle's January BYOC had great alphas. It totally does. A lot of her BYOCs have great alphas. What was your title, Bev? I need a long title. That's my problem. If you have two alphas from two different kits that are very similar styles but different alphas, does that count as two alphas or as a recolor? It should count as two alphas.
I was gonna say, I think that's gonna count as two because, um,
But I mean, if you pull two chipboard alphas that pretty much are the exact same, that's
yeah.
probably not going to work as well. It's going to look more like a recolor, even if it's a different designer. Is that clear as mud?
I mean, I think if you're clear about, um, you know, um, spit it out, Cheryl.
Most of them are from the Storyteller kit, so you're probably going to be able to tell that they were all made by Jaimee, but her
Yeah.
alphas aren't usually all the same. But I mean, I know she has a really cool shadowed, it's one of my favorites, the white shadowed one, and then I think she has a black version of it too. So that's going to look like a recolor, not a two separate alphas. Does that make sense? Or am I being super confusing? And I have not read if she has clarified that. So I should probably go do that before I say anything, because I like to do things like that.
Okay. Whew. Yeah, we better make sure this is in the store. Yes. Color. Uh,
Yeah, most of the Storyteller ones are different. Timmy, you like the white paper alpha? I do too. The yellow balloon looks like the big dot for the eye. Oh, it kind of does. All right, Amy, have fun. Go get dinner ready. I hope it's delicious.
yikes. Are from Storyteller
Speaking of which, my husband just
2016.
went and got the mail.
Cork plus blocked alphas by. Wow. What a title.
I just got a Christmas card. I feel special.
Uh, really?
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm not kidding. It says Merry Christmas on it. My friend was a little slow at mailing it from New Hampshire.
Hey, she's catching up. She's catching up, right? At least she sent it.
Well, she has a wedding to plan too, so it's okay. She's totally forgiven. Oh, that's true, Kat. The Project Mouse kits have a lot of alphas too. She's early
Yes.
for this year. I love it. Ooh, Amy's having stir fry. Yum. Depending on the vegetables. I'm picky.
Yes, that'll be good. I'll go over and grab an alpha from a Project Mouse kit. That'll be quick and easy, right?
Yes. Mixed Media Monthly has an alpha. Oh, we have alphas all over. I love it. I think we actually even have a section in the store, right? That's just called alphas.
Yeah.
Yeah, alphas. Dimensional, doodled, flat, mixed, stamped, and painted. You can even narrow it down. How awesome is that?
Okay, and this is
Ooh, I like that chunky vellum one from Storyteller January. I might need that one. It's cute too. What kind of fastener would be good for a chip of veneer? I would probably use a staple or a clip. What do you think, Cheryl?
for what kind? Chipboard?
Chip? Yep. Or veneer.
Mm, yeah, I'd say a staple for veneer. And chipboard, it's gonna have to be a sturdy staple.
A sturdy staple? Sure.
Sturdy staple.
Why not?
Yeah.
They're all sturdy staples. I
I may
said
use
or,
staples. I may use staples on every one of mine.
ooh, a nail
It
or a
doesn't say
screw.
doesn't say I have to have different
Mm-mm.
fasteners. Just they
Nope.
have to be fastened.
Yes.
Okay, I can't use that one. Dadgummit.
Or a clip, Molly. Like if you look at the example that Elisa used, she clipped like the G to the O to hold the G on. A binder clip. Yeah. Allison has an alpha called The Freaks Come Out at Night. Doesn't she have a kit to match it too or something or papers or something?
Okay, Project Mouse number 2 alphas.
I'm just in for the alphas. Good night, Shasta. Thanks for stopping by.
Wow, everybody's leaving tonight. This must be really boring.
You're
It's like
so
watching paint dry,
boring.
right? And you're like, oh God, I can't watch this anymore.
Kim says she's staying. No, they just apparently all have early morning stuff going on tomorrow. How
Oh, that's
weird.
terrible.
I know. Who wants to get up early? Not me.
Good Lord, Cheryl. Type.
Kat
Okay.
says she can sleep whenever. Ugh, Shasta has two kids that are morning people and wake up at 5. I feel for you, honey. Mine at least will stay till 7, so I now feel very lucky.
Okay, let's see here. I know.
That would be a no-go here to me. Oh, I'm awake. That's my time.
Let's see.
Yeah, it doesn't become my time when it's late like that, unfortunately.
So we can use stitches too? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
any sort of fastener, just no glue dots because they're invisible and you can't see them.
Well, if you're a messy person.
Shh! Don't be giving them bad ideas, Cheryl. I'm going to tell Lisa on you. I'm going to say it's all Cheryl's fault.
I know. It is my fault, isn't it? Stitches from, ooh, Brum.
A designer needs to make us glue elements to peek out around stuff. Oh, I wonder if you could use that like really thick paint one that Mommy-ish has as a style. The like wet one that makes things look wet. And
Oh, yeah.
then put it white and put it behind and make it look like really messy paint. Or not paint, but really messy glue.
Josh. But we can't use that, right?
Probably not.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do this.
Gesso is a good idea. Is it though? Is it really? I didn't know that gesso actually like holds stuff down. It does. This is why I don't have gesso in real life because I would make such a mess with it. I'd be like,
American Girl, American Girl. Okay, so I got some stitches.
Lynn Grieveson has a kit called Fasten It. There's a few little, um, there's a one called just fastened, fasteners, fastens, needles, or tacks.
Needles.
Hmm. Brads. Skip Mod Podge and use gesso. But I already own Mod Podge. Mostly I know by accident. I like that, Leah.
Okay.
So a couple people have this one left to do. Is it your only one you have left? Are you all caught up on all the rest?
Me?
Not you. I know you're behind. Them.
The way you said it was such disdain. Not you.
Not you. I know you're behind, Cheryl.
Backward Brad. That's what you would call this, right?
Sure.
Because it's the back of the Brad.
Yep. Because you put it in from the wrong side for some reason.
Of the life. I don't know why I would do that, but
Just this one, the heritage page, the history one, the triangle. You know what? I was actually surprised. The triangle was really fun. Well, unless you've posted today on my challenge, I have passed everybody on my challenge, I believe, at this point. Unless you posted today, because then I probably haven't seen it yet. That's my that's my little wait. But the triangle one was pretty fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Leah.
So far, I mean, I feel pretty good about all the challenges. It's just catching up. Getting there. It's getting
I bet
there.
your triangle will be super fast. Because
Yeah.
I did mine in like 25 minutes. From the time I had posted something in the forum, got off, went and did the triangle thing, came back and was reposting. It was 25 minutes. So, and I played with it a little bit before I decided on which kit to use. So is the heritage one, is it the story that's stopping you guys or just not feeling it because you don't like the history of your life? Or Molly had pretty much already done the triangle one when she redid her special day layout. All of the above. Bad past. I tend to scrap contemporary things. I had fun with that one. I actually went back and did my old school that I went to one of the times. I think it was second grade when I was in Oregon because um, it was just a really old school. Like it was built back in the 1800s. I went to it in the 19th century or 20, whatever century the 1900s were in. So that was kind of fun to do.
This is going to be
Talk
a
about how it was.
fantastic credits.
Your credits are going
Dude,
to be so long. Have you used something
dude.
from every designer yet? Because that would be
No,
awesome. Aw, man.
no.
We're going to try that in February.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I can do that.
Yeah, we're going to put it in the memory whatever one in the forum.
Yeah.
Memory motivators. Yes, use every designer just for fun on one layout. You can do a double.
Uh,
I don't think the
Jane.
story had to be about you. I think it just had to be your family. Does that sound right, Cheryl?
On what?
On the heritage one. Yeah, as she says, perhaps you have a holiday tradition or a story that's been handed down to you through the generations that you would like to tell. You have to tell a story that's set in the 20th century, 1900 to 1999. So yeah, if it's a story about your parents, that is perfectly okay, Kim. They're definitely your family, yeah. And it was 1996, so you're within the year time. Make sure you put that date on it, and sounds like you're good. Got the date, all right. Oh, Jan, you wanted to tell a story from the 1800s? I'm sorry. Yeah, I debated on how old I wanted to go on that one because, yeah, I've already bugged my mom an awful lot this time, going, "Hey, mom, remind me about this story. Hey, mom, when was this picture? Hey, mom."
Like,
Because I went
hey,
and pulled some
hey,
old
mom.
scanned
Hey, mom.
photos. Hey, mom. So I was like, do I want to bug her about one more thing or should I just go with what I know? So I went with what I knew. I would have gone longer if I could find the photo I wanted to use. Yeah, I ended up having to find a photo that was allowed to be used for one of the pictures that I used earlier. You didn't have to have a photo on that one. That was one that you could have a photo, but you didn't have to. A photo was not required. You could have up to 3 photos, no more than 3. But I just wanted to include one because I thought it was really cool that I went to a bungalow school. because I am not the right age for that. I am not that old. Okay, what did you just do there? Which part of it, Timmy? Where she's erasing. Cheryl,
Yes, I'm sorry. I
what did you just do?
I was I added a layer mask so I could non-destructively erase what I wanted to be removed from the paperclip. And it's just this little square with the circle icon down on the bottom.
Or an
And
element sits at the top?
CC. Yeah. And then you brush with black to um, conceal and white reveals. So like I've already taken
Remember?
stuff off. Um, already taken stuff off. Blah 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 blah. So if I wanted to add it back on, I have it set on white now, and then I can just brush it back on if I've changed my mind, and I could go add 17 different things on the layout and still come back to this and make changes. Does that make sense?
I think so. She said very cool. So it's not just a
Very
straight
cool.
erase. It's a layer mask.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a good tip, especially if you're like me and you used to just erase and then you realize you wanted to change something. Yeah, layer masks work better. So what are you guys anticipating for the next couple of challenges? Hoping to see, afraid to see. Year-end wrap-up, double page template mashup. Crossing my fingers for a double page. They haven't done a double page yet. Not all of them have required a single page either. A list one. Always do a list of all the books I read last year. All right, and y'all know that we don't do month of challenges every month. That's our January thing. But starting in February, we still have challenges. And there's still a chance to get, well, I think you can earn a coupon or we did a gift card last year. Do you know if we're still doing that, Cheryl? I'm not positive.
I don't know.
I think
Can't
so,
say
but I'm
for
not 100%
Storyteller.
positive. Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's always the chance of something. And then there is, but we just do, and it's not 30. It's never 30. But you get a percent off.
I'm not sure.
I found a book on my Kindle. Cool. Juanita Faye was really good. A weird idea they would make us redo a layout from previous years. It wouldn't work if it was specific to MOC for previous years. Yeah, like Kim said, it could have been from anywhere. There has been a layout redo before. So is that a good thing, Tiff, that you feel like they've been really open-ended? I want an ATC challenge. We're messing around with it this month, giving you a couple different challenges. Yes, it's good. It's almost seemed too easy. The ATC one was fun last year. I enjoyed that one.
Oh no.
So, Mommy-ish released her last 5 styles because she's got stuff going on at home, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I had to go buy them all, Cheryl.
I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
I think I've bought like 15 styles plus that just the basic one from her this month alone.
You're like, what?
I know. So they're the size of like baseball cards. Yeah. Don't forget to use the 30% off coupon. This is true. We need like a big reminder post. Hey, your coupon expires. Go shopping.
Go shopping.
I like how it was really mixed up and different. Forgot to use one of mine. I'm so doing it myself. This is why we have people who do it the second they get it, because they're like, if I forget, if I don't, I'll forget. I used to. I used to have to use my coupon like that same weekend I got it. It just burned my hands. I was like, I gotta use it. Because yeah, otherwise I forgot. And BYOC is coming out this weekend, right, Cheryl?
Yes. Have
Yes.
some cute stuff.
There is some cute stuff for Friday. Well, Thursday night. Officially Friday. Ooh, Lisa finished her creativity with alphas. Look at her. She scraps while we talk.
Right?
I cannot do that.
Girl. Go, girl, go. Go, girl,
Yep,
go.
I'm not good at that.
Go, girl, go. I will get this done.
Only because I'm so behind. There you go, Cheryl. You just need to scrap while we chat. Oh, wait.
No, that don't work very well, does it?
I can't scrap while you chat. Wait, yeah. I can't scrap while I chat. Let me try that again.
Select inverse, please. Why?
What's the matter?
I'm wanting it to do this thing and it's not doing it.
Is it disobeying?
Rotating. Yes.
What are you trying to make it do?
Okay. Oh, here we go. Thank you.
Cat, I've made 3 now. I linked it in the bottom of my signature. I'll post it. Feeling it. How about that? You'll find it. Cheryl's making me do it. She goes, I need to keep going.
What?
My process videos. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that should work. And I even put them in a playlist because I was feeling funky the day I did it. And I was like, ooh, look at me. Yeah, no. I haven't decided if I should do the alpha one yet or not because that's going to take me a long time to find all my alpha pieces, I think.
Oh.
Are you trying to make it look like it's sticking up behind?
Yep.
It does to me.
Hmm.
Aw, thanks, Kat. You're sweet. She wants to listen to me talk more. Did you catch that?
Aw, that is sweet.
That paperclip is driving you nuts tonight, isn't it?
It is. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I can't get caught up on this stuff, right? Right, right,
We're
right.
just too boring.
Let it go, let it go. That's good
Okay,
enough. That's good enough.
let it go. I do like what is it called, that baking show? The Great British Bake Off?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that show. But they changed the host and I haven't watched this last season yet.
I never watched until Christmas break and Olivia was watching it, which is how I usually find new shows. And yeah.
Timmy's tried watching various ones and I just can't. It's a very dry humor, and there's some that I have enjoyed, like watching an episode or two with my husband. But overall, nope. But I
This
do like the Great British Bake Off. It's a really good one to listen when you're scrapping, as long as you're not hungry.
that's my problem.
You can't watch it when you're hungry.
Yeah. And I'm always hungry. Lord have mercy.
Not hungry. Yep, Leah, not hungry. Oh, I have that problem with Top Chef though. If I watch Top Chef when I'm hungry, or when I thought I wasn't hungry, yeah. Victoria season 2 has already played over here. That's a bummer. Well, at least there's a lot of Big Bang. You like that show, right? I saw that you were watching that. Isn't Downton Abbey done, or is it still on?
It's done, I thought.
It's done. Okay. We just play them a lot in reruns over here because we finally have them, the rights. So can you only access it because of the IP address now, Kat? So you're stuck with just British TV? Her eyes are so blue.
Hmm. Look at her. She's so sweet too. Her
She
little
looks like she's looking
earrings.
at you like, again with the camera, Cheryl.
Again with the camera. I
They made
think
a
I'm gonna
mini
bring
series.
that up like that, so it's not on her head so much.
I read about people doing that all the time, Kat, spoofing their location when they're. My brother used to spoof his location in Canada to pick up the American Netflix. Lisa drives her boys nuts with the camera.
Okay, I need a 4th of July kit.
Okay. By who? Everybody has one.
Let me go look at my themes.
Pick a designer. What look are you going for?
Patriotic.
Shop by holiday, July 4th. We've got July stuff by Allison, Create Monthly with Sweet Liberty. That's got Mommy-ish, Kristen, and Forever Joy.
Look and
We've
see if Bella
got,
Gypsy's Americana is still in the shop.
okay. They're red, white, and blue is. Let me check for Americana.
If you don't mind,
I don't
since we're
mind.
getting so close to the.
Oh, goodness. There's like 6 Americana kits. Okay, Bella Gypsy's Americana is in the store.
Okay, so I know I have that one.
And in
Which is
case you
super cute.
wondered, because I know you do, there's also Americana collab with Paula Kesselring. There is also a Taste of Americana one by Sahlin or Sahlin Studios. We have a lot of
Okay,
Americana.
so
Kristen has some too. You have
what
a
is Krista's Salen's? What's her
Taste of
kit?
Americana.
Americana. I probably have that one. Let's see.
And Bella Gypsy has their whole Americana bundle in.
No, I do not have Taste of Americana. What
Taste.
is this?
Taste, like you're eating it. Taste.
Yeah, Taste of Americana. Yeah, I
Okay.
do not
I thought you
have it.
said days. I was like, nope,
No.
wait. Uh,
Goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Bella Gypsy Americana because hey, let's go easy, right?
let's go with what you
Let's
got
go
in front of you.
easy. Let's go easy.
There's a Parade Days kit by Lynn.
Hey, let's go easy.
There's Spark. That was an MP. The monthly pocket one.
Ooh, ooh, I kind of like that. Oh no, I like that one.
A series about the first Cormoran Strike book. Okay, somebody told me I needed to try reading those last time we were chatting. And I still haven't opened them because I'm blaming
What?
everything on MOC this month.
What book? I
Um,
missed it.
the Strike series,
Oh,
Cormoran Strike. The first one was called The Cuckoo's Calling. Oh, it was written by J.K. Rowling under a different pseudonym,
ah,
Robert Galbraith. Yeah, we talked about that, didn't we, Kim? And it is called Strike, Cat. And it is on HBO and BBC One, in case you wonder, according to Google. Yeah, I knew it seemed familiar. I just couldn't think of what it was from. Now they have the miniseries. Google says it's on HBO. Maybe? I don't know. I can borrow my son's logon and password. I love it. Yeah. Isn't it funny how many things like that get loaned out and around? That's funny. It says that it is, but I don't see it listed on HBO's actual website. So maybe they don't have it yet. Is this it? Possibly. Let's find out. Yes, that is it. Cat. Let's see. Okay, so it says that it will air on HBO, but I'm looking to see. It doesn't say when. It says, oh, June of 2018, Kim. It'll be on HBO in June of 2018. So, I don't know. I don't know how that works, but I also need a book 4. Book 3 ended on a cliffhanger. A smidgen of washi. Ooh, washi's my favorite. It's everywhere. I'll get the HBO login in summer. I love it. Well, by June it might change. You never know. Could be all over the place. Do you need help finding washi, Molly? We can make suggestions. We're very good at enabling. Ask Kat.
Yeah, she's probably like, no, no, don't help
No,
her.
please. No.
No more.
Kim, you need to send the gift to your son, whose HBO password you want. Kat says she's already spent $15 just since this started. Um, is being on a cruise like having a wedding where you get like a certain like a year before you have to actually get it there? I'll use the
I
one that I
don't think
bought
I'm
from
gonna
Mommy-ish.
add like. I don't think I'm gonna add like a ton more here. I think I want to add like a little journaling spot though,
Okay.
right?
hmm
I feel like I need one, but there's not one in this kit. There's tabs, but I want a bigger piece to go over here in this area.
A
So we'll
month of
look
the
and
actual
see.
day. That's good, Kim.
Okay, put that in there before I forget.
This is so crazy long, your credits. They're like disturbingly long.
I know.
Oh, goodness.
Okay,
Molly's going
that.
to use the washi she bought from Mommy-ish. You bought washi from Mommy-ish, huh? Which kind? Which one? Is it a style? It might be something I need.
What? Is there
She
something?
said she bought washi from Mommy-ish. I'm just pointing out it might be something I need.
Mm.
Oh, wax. Oh, okay. Wax is totally different. But I do need it. Okay. I always need it. I promise. This is how I
Uh,
shop. I have people enable me in the forums. I have Cheryl enable me. It works.
God, I'm always finding stuff.
I know.
Oh,
And
I
I'll
hope
be
this
looking
is
to
in the
see if a
kit.
kit that I thought was there, and then all of a sudden I'll find a totally different kit. And I'm like, ooh, what do you need in the store now?
I think this is in the store. Blessings. I'm almost positive it
Yeah,
is.
because I think I just used that like in the last week, actually.
So I'm gonna put that there.
Blessings
And
by Forever Joy, right?
yep.
Yep, it's in the store.
Right. Then I don't have to look for another label.
Kat wants to know what happened. She just spent another $16. She just hit go and didn't look.
She's like, please stop scrapping for God's sake.
What all did you buy? Enable the
Yeah, I'm
rest of
curious
us.
now.
I don't even know.
Gonna
There's
have
your
to go back
blessings
over
kit for you, Cheryl. Your link. A Halloween kit. Oh, is it that one with that alpha? Some alphas and styles.
there. Location. Thank you for that. I don't have to get that
Well,
particular
since I was
one.
on the page anyway. No, that one had a scary face. Those wax bits are cute. Huh. Very dark. I have to look again at the daylight. Oh no, she's a night shopper now too. We're totally gonna enable her.
Poor thing. I'm sorry. Her husband's probably like, oh my God, stop already with the buying.
They're totally adorable. As long as he doesn't ground her from coming, because I like it when she comes. I like it when everybody comes. I just want everybody to come and hang out with us.
Yeah, it's like a slumber party.
It totally is.
Slumber party. Slumber
She said,
party.
don't feel bad. She doesn't feel bad. He spends $97 a month on an iPhone game.
On a
Oh
game?
my goodness.
Yeah, I'd be like, whatever, dude, I'm buying this. Okay,
Oh,
I'm calling it.
I like it. Everything's fastened?
Yes, I have
Okay.
stitches running over. I'm going to pull that down just in an abundance of caution. There's a staple over those two. I have stitches and staples over this. So everything is held down multiple times, just
Good.
in an abundance of caution.
I'm just making sure.
We're good. We're good.
It does look good. Maybe I'll finish mine tonight too, Kim. What does
I
he do
love
for
that.
work, Kat? Molly says, don't be the first to sleep. I think undergarments in the freezer is a real possibility. Oh, goodness.
Okay, wait. I only heard undergarments in the freezer. What the heck does that mean?
Oh, he's a software engineer. Fun.
So, wait. What? I missed this whole
It's a
thing.
slumber party, right?
Oh,
So just don't fall asleep first, or your undergarments might end up in the freezer.
I don't think I would be opposed to that.
At least right now you might be. Now in the summer, you might be
Yeah, in the
very
summer,
in the.
I'd be like laying there in my sleep. Please, please put them in the freezer.
Can I go to sleep first? I'll just pretend.
Yeah.
Lisa did that at the sleepover. Kat doesn't want her undergarments in the freezer. Kat doesn't have any room. Our fridge is like a
Yeah,
hotel fridge. I've heard that about
and
England's fridges, that they're tiny compared to American fridges.
I guess they always go out to eat or get fresh stuff every day.
That's what I've heard is that you shop more often. But, I've never lived there, so it's only what I've been told. It's all that fish and chips. Cram it all in there.
Yeah, to me, like, yum.
She shops 2 to 3 times a week, and she has to walk to the grocery store, and she bought a rolling bag to use. Okay, so confession, Cat. I used to shop 2 to 3 times a week and walk to the grocery store with a rolling bag too when I lived in Massachusetts because the grocery store was literally like maybe a quarter of a mile down the road from my house, and I always felt stupid when I pulled out of my driveway to go down like 3 houses and a pizza place to turn into the grocery store.
Ugh.
If you think that's bad, you should see the tiny combo washer and dryer. Yeah. Oh, sigh. The differences across the ponds.
Oh Lord,
Like
I
a
don't
real
know.
Brit with the rolling bag. That's awesome. It's true,
I
Timmy.
mean, I
You feel
guess you
dumb when
get used
somebody
to it.
follows you down the road and you just pulled out of your driveway to pull back in like that close. Yeah, you feel stupid. So unless I
You
was
know
buying
why
it a
I
whole
wouldn't?
lot, mm-mm.
I won't. I don't. And I don't even look at other people anymore and think anything at all because of
Yeah.
my back issues.
Hmm.
And you're just like, you don't know why somebody has to do what they're doing.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I question, but I can't say that I don't question. But
Amazon Pantry is awesome. I like them the couple times I've used them. It is so true, Cheryl. I agree, Timmy. You don't know what happened before you just saw them, but it still made me feel dumb because I knew I could walk.
you
So,
knew
unless
what you
I
were
was
capable
also
of.
going to the gas station to fill the car with gas, I felt really dumb.
All right, so that is it. I'm going to do my custom shadows later, but I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here. Good night. So long. Farewell.